What if I told you that you could fill your local pub on a quiet Tuesday night with just 5 little words? Well, today we're diving into how a bit of AI is promising to do exactly that for one of our oldest and most beloved institutions. And there it is, the big claim. Say 5 words, fill your pub. I mean, that sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? It has all the hallmarks of pure marketing hype. But what if there's a genuinely powerful idea hiding in plain sight here? So that's the big question we're tackling today. Is this just some clever advertising slogan, or could this actually be a game changer for small businesses everywhere? To figure that out, we've got to start with the problem they're facing, day in and day out. To really appreciate the solution, you first have to understand the problem. And for the modern pub, trust me, the problem is so much bigger than it used to be. See, the competition isn't just the other pub down the road anymore. No way. It's Netflix and Disney Plus for a night in. It's Deliveroo and Uber Eats for food delivered right to the sofa. It's cheap booze from the supermarket. And maybe the biggest one of all, it's the endless, hypnotic scroll of your social media feed. Pubs are literally fighting for your attention in an incredibly crowded space. And here's the kicker. Backed up by data from UK Hospitality, a staggering 68% of pubs are going into this massive battle for attention without any kind of consistent marketing plan. They're essentially fighting blind. And that lack of strategy? Oh, it shows up on their social media. We've all seen it, right? You get posts that are way too late, maybe on the day of the event. You get announcements that are just plain boring. And worst of all, there's absolutely no personality, the very thing that makes their pub special in the first place. And this quote just captures the new reality perfectly. Empty seats don't come from bad beer. They come from bad posts. A pub can have the absolute best beer in town, but these days, empty seats often come from bad posts, not bad pints. It's the marketing, not just the menu, that's making all the difference. Okay, so that's the problem. But what's the solution? Well, this is where technology steps in to really level the playing field with something they're calling an AI marketing engine. Now, this whole strategy is built on one simple concept, the attention economy. The idea is that your attention is a valuable, scarce resource, and every single business, from Netflix to your local pub, is competing for a little slice of it. To win, you have to create something that actually stops the scroll. And this right here shows you the critical difference. Quiz night, Tuesday, 7 p.m., that's just a notice. It's forgettable info. But asking, who's the cleverest team in town? Now that is a hook. It's a challenge, right? It sparks your curiosity and it pulls you in. So how does this tool create those amazing hooks? Well, it's basically learned from the absolute best. Think of it like an AI that has studied the playbooks of advertising legends like David Ogilvy, persuasion experts like Robert Cialdini, and social media gurus like Gary Vaynerchuk. It's got all that knowledge baked in. Okay, so how does a super busy landlord actually generate a post that sounds like it was written by a marketing genius? Let's break down how that 5 words claim really works. It's a beautifully simple 3-step process. First, the landlord just gives it the basic idea in a few keywords, something like Quiz Night Tuesday, Big Prizes. Then, the AI takes that and applies all those expert marketing principles we just talked about. And finally, boom, out comes a perfectly crafted post ready to go in just a few seconds. And this, right here, is the secret sauce. The AI isn't just stringing together nice sentences. It is specifically engineered to pull on key psychological levers that make us take action. Levers like these. It taps into universal human triggers. For instance, asking, who's the best? That plays on our need for identity and belonging. A limited time offer? That creates FOMO, the fear of missing out. The AI knows exactly which of these levers to pull to make a simple post feel completely irresistible. All right, so the theory sounds fantastic, but does it actually work in the real world? Let's take a look at a case study and see the results for ourselves. Okay, here's a perfect example from a pub up in the Northeast. On the left, you've got their original post. Quiz night tonight, 7 p.m., £2 entry. Simple, direct, but not very exciting. Then, on the right, you have the AI-generated version. Just notice the difference. There's a challenge, there's emotion, and there's that clear call to action, tag your team. So what happened? The original post got a grand total of 3 likes. Just a tiny blip, barely made a dent. But the AI-generated version, it absolutely exploded. Over 40 comments, with people tagging their friends and building their quiz teams right there in the comments section. The engagement was on a completely different planet. And here it is, the number that truly matters. They doubled the number of quiz teams that night. That is turning social media chatter into real-world customers, putting people in seats, and transforming a quiet evening into a packed house, all from a few carefully chosen words. But you see, the vision here is so much bigger than just crafting one clever post every now and then. It's really about building a complete system to help these small businesses not just survive, but truly thrive. This is a full marketing engine. It's not just the posts. It's also tools for creating images and videos, building interactive quizzes to keep customers engaged, and even generating cheat sheets for staff so everyone's on the same page. It's like giving every single pub landlord an entire marketing department, right in their pocket. And that really is the ultimate takeaway here. Having a great product isn't enough anymore. The businesses that are going to win, whether it's a pub or any other small business, will be the ones who don't just sell a great product, but who master attention.